Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Asaf Wedikwera. I'm privileged and honored to be taking you through this wonderful training, referred to as treasure chest number 6. Why do we call our trainings treasure chest? A treasure chest, as you well know, it is a box filled with precious minerals from silver, gold, diamonds, rubies, tanzanite, all gathered up in one box. So these trainings I'm talking about, if you basically master them and become so familiar with them, you're going to be you will have equipped yourself with a treasure chests of success that basically run our industry called multi-level marketing. Today, I'm going to talk about treasure chest number 6, and it talks about the 4 masts of MLM success. A mast, as in something which is similar to a pillar. Yes, so 4 pillars of MLM success, or 4 masts of MLM success. Mast number 1, decide. As you build your business, decide to dream big, because there's so many people who join this business out of excitement. Decide to dream big. Decide to develop a big team, because with a small team, you cannot basically build what we call residual income and a long-term business. As you decide to develop a big team, the chances of you basically growing great leaders is very automatic. Decide to be a top earner, and one of the things you realize in our industry, success is rewarding. So decide to be a top earner. Decide to give it your best shot. Give it the best you can in your life. I know some of us are basically limited by our physical strength, our mental strength, but decide to give it your best shot. If you consider this a 3 to 5 year plan, I'm telling you one thing, your life will never remain the same. Decide to soar with the eagles. What do I mean by this? If you look at an eagle and its lifestyle, it soars in very high altitude where no other birds like pigeons can be able to go. So hang around people who are making it happen. Hang around people who are very positive. Hang around people who are getting results on a daily basis. Hang around people who have a positive outlook towards the success of their business. So eagles hang out with eagles, ducks hang out with ducks. Decide to take immediate massive action. This habit of procrastination, there are some business builders who basically want fast, write down their kind of presentation, give it a copyright, things of that nature. It's basically training to be ready to practice the kind of business you're talking about. In network marketing, you learn while you earn. Learn something small, go ahead and execute. So decide to take immediate massive action. And what you need to take action about, invite, prospect, follow up, present every single day. This should be a part and parcel of your daily method of operation. But every time you sit on yourself, every day that passes, people are growing and you're staying stagnant. So this business of learning so many things and putting them in your mind and not taking action is going to cost you tremendously. This is not a university where people are studying to either become professors or employees of a certain company. This is where you learn something small and you execute. Then decide to outwork yourself. Personally, I'll be frank with you, all the most successful people I've discovered and met before are people who have a total intolerance to people who do not work hard. If you look at the likes of Sudhir Pereira, if you look at the likes of Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, they share stories of how they stayed late at the office. If you look at all these powerful athletes, from Ronaldo, Manny Pacquiao, Messi, they basically put in a lot of hours to be able to reach their kind of expertise. So decide to outwork yourself. Yes, network marketing gives you an opportunity to work with other people's time and experience, but the more time you put in, the quicker you're going to create duplication and have a holiday at the end of the day. But in the beginning, the first 3 years, decide to outwork yourself, non-stop. That's the first must in terms of building MLM success. Number 2, develop skills. Develop skills. It will be very, very unforgivable for someone who joins this business and he thinks that is going to attain results or success without fundamental skills. At least get a snapshot understanding of what skills you require to basically succeed in this industry. Attain all the tools Attain all the tools required in building your business, and involving your skills. Also attend all trainings and company events. This is where you build the right mindset to be able to execute whatever you're doing. Developing skills, master the business as soon as possible. The fundamental skills we're talking about here is how to invite, how to prospect, how to follow up, how to close a deal, and the rest, like mindset programming, are basically things you basically read from other sources. Books like Think and Grow Rich altogether. So master the business as soon as possible. How? By attending trainings as well as teaching people yourself. Read everything you can about MLM. Read everything about MLM, how the system has evolved for the last 50 years, then perfect the major skills as much as possible. That is how to create a name list, how to prospect, how to invite, and how to present. Must number 4, analyze results and adjust accordingly. Now, if you do not have a method of basically evaluating yourself, you're going to end up working without basically seeing the natural results you have. 1, analyze your personal signups. How many people have you brought into the business from the time you started? If your commitment is a certain number of people every week, how many have you performed in direct proportion to what you set as a target? Analyze your personal hours. From the first rank, which is Tanzanite affiliate, where do you stand? How long do you want to take to basically reach that hour? Millionaire Circle, are you a member? Analyze personal growth on both legs. Because in our binary system, you have to build your network on the left hand and right hand side. So every day, monitor or analyze your growth on both legs. Step ups. From the last rank you are, what rank are you right now? At every step, make it a habit as a leader to recognize people for the small steps of progress. If someone has basically stepped up, recognize them. But you as an individual also celebrate for having basically achieved a certain result. Number of people in training, analyze the results. Analyze the number of presentations you do on a daily basis. If you say I'm going to do 10 one-on-ones per day, do not go back to sleep before you fulfill that target. If you say within a week I'm going to organize 2 events, go ahead and benchmark and evaluate how that has gone. Personal development. You have to commit yourself to reading books, listening to audios, watching videos that train you about the kind of industry or business you're doing. Entrepreneurship is something we basically do on a daily basis, but develop disciplines through learning from other people's experience. So analyze the skills you've attained and adjust accordingly. Are we together? But at the end of the day, each and everything I'm talking about requires action, because action is the name of the game. If you are not acting towards your dream, if you're not taking daily steps of action, automatically you're not going to get where you want. Must number 4, develop a good attitude. If you look at these 3 phases, of course, when someone comes to you and they're looking like this, most definitely you feel obliged to talk to them. Someone comes like this, the face shows a certain level of disgust. You wouldn't want to basically encounter them. If someone looks like this, they're 50-50. The people will say they're laid back altogether. So as a network marketer, develop this kind of attitude. Always smile, be happy. So develop a good attitude, first and foremost to the company. Second of all, to the pages and techno brands that we promote as products in our business. Develop a good attitude towards your team, because you cannot basically grow without a team. Yes, you might have strength, but you're better off with a team other than working by yourself. Develop a good attitude towards your sidelines. You know, there are people you're going to meet in the business and you prefer working with them more than even your upline. You connect very easily. And the beauty about our one-liner is we are all members of one team. So develop a good attitude towards your sidelines. We are not competitors in this business. We are basically people who have the common goal of making sure that we help as many people as possible gain financial freedom, get freedom of time and money, live their kind of life they want, go for holidays. So our competition most of the time is the corporate world, where people work from 8 to 5. So develop a good attitude towards your sidelines, or what we call cross lines. Develop a good attitude towards your leaders. Altogether, they develop a good attitude towards yourself. This is the most important. If you do not believe in yourself, you're not going to propel anybody to believe in you. People are going to be attracted to you in direct proportion to how you basically believe in yourself. So develop a good attitude toward yourself. Remember one thing, you are special, you're wonderfully made, you're a child of God, you basically do great and mighty things, you are going to learn nations and not borrow. So if you do not affirm those things into your life, people are not going to believe in what you're talking about. Develop a good attitude towards the system. Yes, the company, Techno Project, has a system. When you join the program, you attend our prospect plan demonstrations not less than 5 times to learn how the business works and invite your friends. The things to expect training, not less than 5 times. The how to succeed program, not less than 5 times. The back office trainings and a couple of leadership trainings that we have in our company. So go through that system for a very long time. Also, develop a good attitude towards your applying system. If it has given him results, learn to adapt it and fine tune it and work with your team. Without a system, you are bound to fail. Our system is simple. You invite your guests at the training center, they learn the opportunity, they get started. They do the same thing. Develop a good attitude towards your own future. The only thing you have right now are the things or the better future you're looking at. All your hopes are basically incumbent upon the future that you see as bright. So what you do today is going to determine your future. So as you talk to people, as you prospect, as you present, as you build leaders, you're building a solid future which is a guarantees of financial freedom and a lot of travel experiences and opportunities. So you have a good attitude towards your own future. God has a very good plan for you. So pretty much those are the 4 musts, and this is the bonus. Okay, so it talks about what we call the primary motivating factors. There's a reason as to why everyone joins this business. Someone might join because they want a side income, want an extra income. Others may join for another reason. There is no permanent formula. If someone is living on an island like Buvuma, the reason why they might join this business is not the same as someone who basically stays in the city of Kampala. Someone who owns a farm in Barala might not join for the same reasons as someone who stays in Kampala. So PMF points out the primary motivating factor. How can you use this module? Before you start your presentation, make sure you know why people are looking for money. Are we together? Every time you talk to them and you see something that they like, basically point at that and emphasize how they can be able to attain it with the solution. So under the primary motivating factor, these are the factors that get people started in our network marketing business. First is extra income, financial freedom, to own your business, more spare time, personal development, helping others. You might be rich and you want to help other people, meet new people, retirement. There's some people who join this program because they like to hang around so many people at the same time. Others it will be retirement, and others it will be legacy. These are pretty much some of the reasons when I basically ask in a certain audience. Every time you talk to someone and they pointed out one of these reasons, go ahead and press what we call the red button. Their reason is the red button. So when someone tells you, I want more spare time with my family. So as you do your presentation and reach the other level, press the hot button, red button, and automatically you'll be able to emphasize the importance of what they do. Now the other thing I need to emphasize is our module, our business has categories of people. There's 2 types of clocks when you're building your business in network marketing. First one is what we call real time versus clock time. And how do you basically get to use this effectively? There are so many people who do not have money, who have money, but they do not have time. Then we have people who have money, but they don't have what? They have time. Then there are people who do not have money, but again, they don't have time. Now, there's someone who has money and he has plenty of what? Of time. If you are supposed to target your own market, or what you call the hot list, these people are very fundamental because they can create time for every other opportunity because they have mastered the art of basically creating systems where they can work with other people's time and money altogether. So these are a bit challenging. So in life, we are training people how you can migrate from all these sides and get to this side. Steps in a time. For the journey to your dreams, while you accomplish, the first thing you need to start with as you're building your MLM business is what you call a dream. A dream is that ultimate reason as to why you're doing this business. So before you get to your dream, you start from a distant place. All you need to first do is first develop a good learning and listening attitude. And when you develop this attitude, you will be able to learn. Because when you join this industry, you might be a lawyer, you might be a professor, you might be a butcher, you might be a teacher. So the kind of training you got is totally different from the one we have in marketing entrepreneurship. When you develop a good learning and listening attitude, you'll be able to learn. And when you remove the letter L from the word learn, you'll be able to automatically earn. So here you earn while you learn. If you're able to learn, you're able to teach. The hallmark of success in our business is teaching people how to do the business. If you stand in a group meeting, if you do a one-on-one, that is all teaching. So you need to make it a part of your life. If you're able to teach, you can duplicate. And if you're able to duplicate, time is going to come where you have to create leaders who can do exactly what you do. Because if you're a leader and you cannot basically be able to create other leaders, that's not leadership. Together, that is management. So a leader is someone who creates people who are almost similar to them so that the original leader can retire. If you're able to duplicate, you can delegate. And this comes in a situation where you have like 1,000 people in your team, and each of them, let's say 100 of them have presentations at different destinations. So you cannot be in all those places at the same time. So you can delegate and basically send some people there to represent you in your region. If you're able to delegate, you can multiply. As you multiply, that's when we say you have a what? A network. In multiplication, we mean you have a presentation in Kampala, you have a presentation in Marala, you have a presentation in Dubai, you have a presentation in South Africa. Now, all these people doing that presentation are benefiting your network. So that's, if you're able to multiply, that's when you say you have a network. Yeah, so from here up to this level, there's no shortcut. You have to go through the drill. Of course, when you have a network, that's when the income comes. You have your drill. So I want to plainly put it that there is no shortcut. You have to go through the process. Most people like the money. Most people like the financial freedom, but they do not want to commit to the process. And that is why you find it very hard to transform as many people's lives as possible. So there's no shortcut. Are we together? So you can also follow, that's what I have to share with you for today. You can also follow us on our social media handles. And if you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me on this number. Direct get to me. And pretty much that's it. And I know one thing, you're in the right business. All you need to do is do your plan for quite a long time and build a system, focus on creating the leaders. Every single day is someone who's getting born. Every single day is someone who's tired of employment. Every single day, there is someone who's leaving senior 6 and is entering campus. Every single day is someone who's leaving university and is looking for employment. So if you're out there in the field talking to people, you land the right people for your business. So thank you so much for listening. And I know if we basically partner in this project, your life will not remain the same. Thank you for listening.